Hi, ma'am.
Hi Deepika,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited to teach you in this class.
Same here.
Did you practice some answers? Acha, first let me tell you before everyone else joins that whatever answers that I have given you, na Deepika, you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to read them, you have to understand them. I've given the best of the material to you in any teacher interview, means interview where teachers are interviewed. If you give these kind of keywords to them, like modern day teaching methodologies,
Yes,
modern
ma'am.
day techniques, student friendly atmosphere, student friendly environment. So if you use these kind of techniques, these kind of keywords, it's going to be super impressive. It's going to be very, very interesting. So just read first and then
I already read, ma'am.
perfect. Very good. Hi Alina. Hello dear. How
Hi,
are you?
ma'am. Fine and all?
I'm good. I'm absolutely good. I'm super excited, Alina. But can we see you, please?
One minute.
Yeah. Hi, Alina. Hello. So, Alina and Deepika have joined us. Tell me, girls, how is it going? How's the day going so far? कैसा जा रहा है आप लोगों का दिन?
Great. No, ma'am. Regular routine, no pressures. Same as always.
Okay, same as always. All right. So Ria has joined the class. Deepali has also joined. Okay. Deepali is here. Ria is here. So guys, I want you all to mute yourselves. Okay, mute yourselves. Okay, all right. Number two, keep your videos on, your camera on, so that I can see you. This is the first step to become confident, while speaking in English and while talking to people. You need to keep your camera on and you will unmute yourselves while doing activities when I ask you to. So I'm Priyanka Vats and I welcome all of you to our new batch that has started today. And tell me who all were excited. I was seeing in the chat box right now, I think Ria, Deepika, Deepali, all of you were chatting, huh? Great. Madhulika has also joined. Is anybody left? Let me check. All right. Alina is here, Deepali is here, Deepika, Madhulika, Ria, and Ruchika. All of us are here now, so we can start the class. So, Ria, Deepali, Ruchika, Madhulika, I request you all to keep your cameras on, please. Good, very good, Ruchika.
Hi, ma'am.
Deepali and Madhulika. Guys, I'm waiting. See, this is the first step, okay? I understand we all are here to learn English. You can keep your mic off, okay? When I'm talking, you can keep your mic off. And when you are talking, only the person who is speaking will turn on the mic. All right? So, welcome you all to this batch spoken English course. I have already told you what we are going to do in this course, right? But we are going to discuss all the things again, step by step, all the things that we'll be covering in this course in these complete 2 months. It's a complete 2 months course. I hope you know all this, right? वो जो मैसेज मैंने आप लोगों को सेंड किया था, जो आप लोगों ने इंफॉर्मेशन देखा, then you decided to join this course, उसमें it's clearly mentioned that ये सब कुछ हमारा कवर होगा in 2 months. In 1 month I'll tell you what will be covered, and in the other month what will be covered. Okay.
And
Now
do we need to make any notebook?
you can definitely. It's always good to make your notes. In fact, I think that's a very good point. So, guys, I request all of you, I give you 5 minutes to just settle. Keep your water bottle beside you. Keep your notebooks ready. You can make notes. You will also get my notes. So, this PPT that I'm sharing with you, you will be receiving this PowerPoint presentation along with the annotations. Means I have this pen, so whatever I will write on the PowerPoint presentation, you will get everything as it is. Let me know when you are ready. I'll start. Hi Deepali, hello. Great, very good. See, it's always good to see each other and then talk. We खाली camera से वो तुम्हारे नाम का लिखा होता है RMD. I can't talk to RMD, right? Great. All right. So waiting for Ria and Madhulika to get back. How's the feeling, Alina? Today is your first class. I remember I was traveling to Gwalior when you called me from Dubai, and you were so excited for the course. I was so excited, and there was just instant connect that we both shared, right? How's the feeling today, right now, exactly right now? What is the feeling inside? Unmute yourself, darling. Unmute yourself.
Ma'am, I am so excited for class because I understood English, but I not speak English.
Yes, okay. So, number one problem, have you all understood this? That what Alina has shared, that we understand English, but the problem is when it comes to speaking and talking in English, right? And who all really connect with this reason, with this reason of being here in this class? Yes, Deepika has raised hand. Ria is raising hand. Very good. Madhulika has raised hand. Absolutely correct. Right. Now, after Alina, I would like to hear from Deepika. Hi, Deepika. So, how are you feeling right now?
Ma'am, same. I'm excited.
You are excited for?
Yes, ma'am.
For learning English.
Okay, for learning English. Very good, Deepika. Okay, now mute yourselves again. Now, Ria, I would like to hear from you. How's the feeling inside? Exact feeling. Mm, unmute yourself, dear. आदत पड़ेगी धीरे धीरे आप लोगों को म्यूट अनम्यूट करने की. So Ria, unmute yourself, dear, and then speak.
Ma'am, I am also excited for learning English
Because
because I want to go abroad. That's why.
okay, perfect, very good, Ria. That's a very good reason, clear reason. So hi Dipali, what do you think? What are you feeling right now?
I'm a little nervous because there's just something which is out of my comfort zone.
Absolutely correct. I think a lot of us will connect, will relate to this as well. So Dipali said that she's quite nervous because she has to come out of her comfort zone to join a group of other people learning English. And that's a very good step that you've taken, Dipali. Proud of you. Next, Madhulika, we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, hi all. Actually, I'm really happy to be a part of this journey, and still also a bit nervous because I find it a bit difficult sometimes to speak, completely in English. So that's why I'm here and would love to learn a lot from you.
Very good. Thank you so much, Madhulika, for believing in me and for trusting me and for being here. I'm sure I'm going to help you immensely to be more confident while speaking. Ruchika, we would love to hear from you now. What's the feeling that you're feeling right now?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, I'm feeling very excited. I want to learn new things. So
Great.
that's why I have enrolled it for the same.
Perfect. So Ruchika looks more excited. I like it. I like that, that smile and that positivity that you carry, Ruchika. Very good.
Thank
And
you.
everybody else is smiling after listening to you. Very good. Okay, guys. So we are going to start the session. And first of all, for every session, I'll tell you. First, when we just enter the class, we are going to quickly talk about what we've done in the previous class. and then the first particular session that we are in. So right now, I want all of you to mute yourselves, keep yourselves on mute, and just listen to what I'm saying. Okay? Number one, we are going to start with warm up. I think right now what we are doing is called warm up. When we go to gym or we start working out, we practice yoga or we learn something new. The first step to get to know that thing and to get comfortable, like Deepali mentioned that she has to come out of her comfort zone. So right now we all somewhere have come out of our comfort zone and we are meeting each other for the first time. So warm up actually makes it very easy for us to feel more comfortable. So the first step in every session is going to be a warm up, a quick warm up. Now, if you have learned, for example, prepositions, and in the next class we are starting with adjectives. So the warm up is going to be based somewhere on prepositions or adjectives. So it is going to be activity based and knowledge based. Next, get to know each other is today's task. It's today's objective. We are going to know our purpose. We are going to understand each other's weaknesses and strengths. We are going to understand each other's motivation, why we are here, so that during this entire journey we all can push each other and help one another to achieve that goal. All right. Next, we are going to understand everything about the course. What are the things that I'm going to cover? What are the things that you are going to receive from this entire course? Then we are also going to practice some, phrases that will be part of your vocabulary. So that is going to happen every other day when I'll give you some phrases or idioms or words that you have to learn and start using them for your daily conversational, uh, you know, um, uh, conversations, you can say, right? And then finally, we are going to discuss all the parts of speech that we'll be covering in this first few days of the course. So in the end, I'll give you an assignment. Every class you are going to get assignment, so you have to be ready for that. So that for example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm teaching you. On Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays you have to be there to do the assignments. All right. So every day I'll keep you involved and engaged, but you have to do more tasks than what I have given you, and I'll tell you how. First of all, look at this bedroom scene and describe where everything is. You can tell me this in the chat. You have to look at the things in the bedroom and just describe where they are kept. Tell me their positions. Let everyone. I'll allow you the messages. Let everyone send message. Okay. Very good, Madhulika. Guitar is on the sofa. Can you all see each other's messages in the chat box? Great. Okay, others, tell me where are all the things kept?
Then shall I write the answers in WhatsApp messages?
No,
WhatsApp
no, no,
chat?
no. This entire portal, the Google Meet portal, like Madhulika has given the answer in the chat. Do you see the chat icon?
Okay, got it.
Yes. Yes. Everybody, give me your answer in the chat icon, please. I want to see how you frame sentences. Ruchika, write complete sentence here, like Madhulika has written, guitar is on the sofa.
Okay.
Okay. Madhulika, tell me about other objects as well. Very good, Deepika. Hair dryer is on the floor near the bed. Yes. Very good. TV is over the wall. Okay. Very good, Deepali. Hair dryer is on the floor. Very good. How many other items are there that you can see? Very good, Ruchika. The lamp is on the table. Perfect. Very good, Ria. My all books are on the bed and chairs are near to the bed. Chairs are near to the bed. Okay. Ria, do we have chairs here? Guys, do we have chairs in the picture? No, right? There are no chairs in the picture. There is one bed, there is a sofa, there is a guitar, there is a lamp, a television, mobile phone, there is a computer laptop as well. Very good. Oh, Deepali has written the lights mounted are mounted on the ceiling. Okay, good. Very good, Ruchika. The television is on the wall. Very good. Okay, guys. Now, these words like the words that are highlighted. The phone is next to the bed. The phone is next to the bed. So next to, or the lamp is. Please mute yourself. Somebody's mic is on. Yeah. The lamp is in front of the window. The lamp is in front of the window. Next, the desk is under the window, or the guitar is on the chair. All these highlighted words, what do we call them? What do we call these
Main
words?
prepositions.
Perfect. Very good. So these are called prepositions. So if you talk about parts of speech, okay, and you are here for that, right? So in grammar, parts of speech, very important, because you must know what you call these words so that you can put them in the sentence, in the correct order. And to put them in the correct order, you need what? You need tenses. So in this course, what are we here for? We are here to learn all the parts of speech and all the tenses. And in these 2 months, we will cover everything. Along with this, we are going to cover listening, speaking, writing, reading as well. We are going to cover vocabulary as well. And we are going to cover all the spoken English part. That's why I call it spoken English course. In grammar, when we talk about parts of speech first, that's our first topic. What all parts of speech are there just like prepositions? Can you name a few? Everyone in the chat? First of all, tell me how it's eight. There are 8 parts of speech. Now, I want one person to unmute yourself who's most confident and can name all the parts of speech without reading from any other source. Deepali can do that. All right, Deepali, please unmute yourself and tell me all the parts of speech.
Nouns
Nouns, very good.
and and prepositions,
Yes, prepositions. And
conjunctions,
very
and
good. Conjunctions. It's a teamwork, everybody. Come on. Very good.
Tenses.
No, no, tenses are not parts of speech, dear.
ma'am,
Tenses is another topic
vocabulary, adverb,
altogether. Wait. Adverbs, very good.
Adjectives.
adjective,
Very good. Adjectives.
Verbs.
Yes, I've mentioned that. Verbs. And how many are these?
Conjunctions.
One,
Prepositions.
two, three,
Nouns.
4, 5, 6. Two are left.
Prepositions. Pronouns. Punctuations.
Pronouns are missing. Pronouns.
Pronouns.
And now one
Punctuations.
is left. One is left. No, punctuation is not a part of speech. Punctuation is a method that helps us to put your full stops and
Articles.
commas and yeah, no articles. Somewhere they are counted as parts of speech. Then it is the ninth one. But ideally there are 8 parts of speech. An article is not one of them. I'll tell you. They are
interjections,
yes, they are interjections.
Interjections.
Very good. So we'll be covering all these 8 parts of speech in this course in the first few weeks. Along with this, we are going to cover articles as well. And then we will start our tenses. Once you know all the words, once you know, okay, this is a noun, this means this. This is a pronoun, this means this. Please mute yourself. Okay, this is a preposition. This is the difference between under and in. This is the difference between over and above. This is the difference between inside and into. Once you've learned all of this, no, then you are going to understand tenses so that you can put in these words to make a complete sentence. Okay. Now, this is the strategy that we are going to follow. Any questions that anybody wants to ask here? These are all the parts of speech. Yes.
Ma'am, you just said that the articles and punctuations are not included in parts of speech. I can't
But
understand the reason why.
I'll tell you. See, parts of speech are the words, are the objects, are the words that we put in a speech means what we write or what we speak, right? That's a speech. Parts means the words that we are making a that are making a sentence. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Yeah. For example, here the sentence is written in front of you. Look at this bedroom scene and describe where everything is. In this sentence, also, this sentence is made with some parts of speech. For example, look at this bedroom. All these are different parts of speech. Now, these words together, combined together, make a complete sentence. That's why we call them parts of speech. Now, why there are 8 parts of speech? That is part of your grammar rule. Apart from these 8 parts of speech, articles or punctuations or some other elements help you to kind of give meaning to your sentences. For example, a, and the. These are going to be added to the part of speech. Noun. For example, a pen or the pen, right? That we are going to be doing separately other than parts of speech that are small topics. Similarly, punctuation marks. Now, these are punctuation marks which are part of sentence. So, these things come under the sentence topic, the sentence formation topic. Parts of speech are just 8 of them. You get it? Now, these are some grammar rules that we have to follow. Now, when you talk about parts of speech, first we are going to cover all of these. Apart from this, I'll tell you other things that are going to come inside these parts of speech. For example, if we talk about modals, we will learn modals in which topic? Can you tell me? In which part of speech are we going to learn modals? Anyone? Modals. It is a subtopic of verbs. Modal verbs. Yes, we call them modal verbs. They are the helping verbs. So modal verbs कौन से topic में cover हो जाएगा आपका? Verbs में cover हो जाएगा. ऐसे ही जब हम conjunctions याद करेंगे तो उसमें भी आपकी बहुत सारी चीजें आपकी उसमें add हो जाएंगी. Okay? Now it's going to be tough. It's going to be very kind of time taking, but you have to be attentive and attend all the classes that I teach you. Okay, you will be getting all the ppts. You will be getting, for example, if I have written something on the screen, you will get it as it is with annotations and without annotations also. Okay.
When do we get the recordings too?
Yes, I will try to give you recordings because as I mentioned, I take my classes on Geo Meet. So if it is possible for all of you to conduct classes on Geo Meet, then we have the inbuilt feature where I give recordings to the students. All right, if we are taking classes on Geo Meet. But if you are taking classes on Google Meet, today I will try to send you the recording. If it is successfully done, it's perfectly fine. Otherwise, you people can decide if you can take classes on Geo Meet. Am I clear? Good. Now, if you look at the screen, it's written, God saved you from meeting such a teacher. Why have I written that on the screen? The teacher has written something on the board. What are the mistakes in these sentences? Can you tell me?
I am
Are
your new
teacher.
are you. I am.
Uh-huh, very good. And
And the helping verb is wrong in this sentence, which is are.
oh, R is wrong. And any other mistake?
You are new.
Okay. I are your new English teacher. R is wrong. One other mistake is here. What's that? In fact, 2 mistakes are here. 2 more mistakes. Can you find them? Come on, identify the 2 mistakes. I'll see who does it first.
Ma'am, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hey there,
Yes, ma'am.
what's wrong with there? So Ria, you are right. This is wrong. But what's wrong here?
Hey everyone. Okay, hey.
Okay. Dipali, don't raise your hand, just speak. Unmute yourself and speak.
The spelling is wrong.
Yes, Madhulika, absolutely perfect. Correct. Now you correct the spelling, please, and tell us the reason also. It should be hey, there. Now, what is the difference between this and this? What is the difference? Both are pronounced same. There, there. But what is the difference in the spelling and the meaning?
Please meaning
Try. Come on, try.
Ma'am, there means like
there means far. Far any.
Okay, yes. Talking about the position there. Look there. Okay. Dipali, you were saying something.
ma'am, there means like um that like we are there. And
Okay.
Ma'am, I think THEIR there is used for a person and THERE there is used for a thing. I am not.
Absolutely correct. This is used for people and this is used for place, for position, basically. So if I say, hey, look there, okay, or hey there, hey you there, it means I'm talking about the position. I'm identifying a place or something which is far from me. Okay. Look there, wahan dekho. So it is the place. But if I say THEI there, it means I'm talking about the person or people. For example, this there is a pronoun. It is a pronoun. How? For example, if I say this is my pen, so my is a pronoun, right? Which I'm using for myself. Similarly, if I say this is their pen means इनका pen है ये. Okay? You get it? So these kind of small, silly mistakes can make a huge difference and blunder in your English. Just like this picture, if the teacher is saying, hey there, I are your new teacher. So it is not correct. You all could correct only one mistake, which was quite apparent. I am, I are. We all know that. But when I told you there are two more mistakes, it took some time to understand what the mistake is. So similarly, there is one more mistake left, which is also a blunder if you are writing an email or if you are giving a writing competition or you're writing exam, you're giving your IELTS exam, whatever. And if you make this mistake in your writing, it is going to create a zero number for you. So what is that mistake? One mistake is left. Identify it. Come on. Let me see who can do it. Easiest mistake was R. You all could do it. Next was there and there. Now there is one more mistake. It is quite difficult to identify. I understand. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's related to punctuation. It's a punctuation error. Come on. It's a punctuation error.
I mean, your.
No. Mhm.
New ma'am.
New. Why? See, when you talk about new, it's correct. New means naya, right? And
Hmm.
KNEW new means the past form of no,
पता
like I know
है,
this,
I
I knew
know.
that, मुझे पता था, I knew it. Similarly, your is also correct.
Ma'am,
I am
that's
हाँ,
I
talking.
am.
ma'am.
I
After that, it
apostrophe
is a
M.
full stop.
Yeah, this is I am. It's correct. I am your English. Now this one
No,
is
it's
correct. There is
after
no
hey
mistake
there.
left.
It's a
There is there is one
af-
mistake over here in the first
Yes,
line.
it should be
after there.
punctuation.
After there, it is a.
They
It should be a
exclamation mark.
comma. It should be a comma.
It is a comma. We are having a comma.
It's
It's correct.
exclamation mark.
Okay, I'll tell you this now. Remember this thing. We are going to learn this in the punctuation topic. Um, we never, ever, ever leave space after the word, which means we don't leave space before the punctuation marks. We give space after the punctuation marks. Remember this. Now, if you have a sentence in front of you and the sentence looks completely correct, grammatically correct, but still there is some error and the question is asking you for that error, you're going to focus on the punctuation marks. Now, if there is a space before punctuation mark, punctuation mark can be a comma, can be a question mark, it can be an exclamation mark or a full stop, hyphen, semicolon, colon, whatever. But you cannot have space before it. So here, as you can see, after there we have space. Yes. So this is an error. It's a punctuation mistake. So hey, there, comma. Like in mails also, in email, while email writing, a lot of people do this. Dear sir, and then they leave space. So that is wrong. You don't have to leave space before comma. If you're writing a question, for example, here you can see this exclamation mark. Yes? Do I have a space? No. Right? So after teacher, when the sentence is over, I've just put my exclamation mark. There is no space. If I give space, it goes wrong. Now here, for example, who are you? We
Why
have a
we didn't put
question.
an
We have
exclamation mark at the end of there and we put a comma?
that, yeah, that I'll teach you in the topic when we are going to learn the entire chapter of punctuation marks. Now there are, there is one exclamation mark, for example, when you are exclaiming something. It's okay, God just saved you from meeting such a teacher. So I can put a full stop here or I can put an exclamation mark here. Okay. Now in the sentence written on the board, hey there I have to put a comma because I'm giving a little pause when I'm saying something. Hey there, I am your new teacher. So I'm giving a space. This complete sentence is one sentence. So what I'll do, hey there, comma, I'm your new teacher, full stop. This is my complete sentence. I cannot put an exclamation mark over there. Okay? Because then it will become two separate sentences. This I'll teach you again in the entire chapter. एक दिन में सब तो नहीं होगा, right? Next. For example, if you have this question in front of you, who are you? I've put question mark over here. क्या इससे पहले कोई space है? No, again, right? We don't have space. If you have this word you will directly put your question mark, means your whatever punctuation mark you're putting in the sentence. So these were the three errors, guys, in the previous sentence. I hope now it is clear what the three errors were. One was punctuation error, one was the spelling error, and one was the grammar error. So see, all the three problems were there in this entire sentence, and they were merely two sentences, that's it, not even a paragraph. So now we are going to introduce ourselves to the class. We will tell something about ourselves. See, you have heard me. I've told you what we are going to cover in this course. Now you have to tell me something about yourselves, what you do, what your likes and dislikes are, what's your passion in life, why are you here, why do you want to improve English. Give me some little more brief about yourselves, not just your name and your occupation. You have to tell me something more. So I give you 1 minute time or like 30 seconds to 60 seconds time to prepare your mind and to make your notes, what you're going to say about yourselves, so that we all can know you better. Introduce yourself. Like the question होता है ना interviews में हमेशा, tell me about yourself. Yes, Deepika? Yeah. So you all have to share with each other what are your future goals, what are your short-term goals, what are your long-term goals, what are the problems and barriers that you face because of English language, and how do you think you can improve them? What are the steps that you have taken? And you can share your habits, you can share some of your likes, dislikes, your daily routine, whatever you want to say. Just feel free to share anything in English. I know it's difficult English में एकदम से बोलना, but we have to speak every day थोड़ा थोड़ा. Yes, Dipali. Start.
When as you know that we are shifting to a new home, when I shift more properly, I want to be more independent and like more introvert, but more like to go out and do things because right now I'm so much into myself. Like I like to, stay within my room. I don't like to go much out in the
Hmm.
outside.
Okay, that's it. Very good. Clap for her, please, everybody. Very good. Okay, now anybody who speaks, others are going to clap and give some claps in the Google Meet as well. So Deepali has got some claps from Madhulika, Leena, Deepika, everyone. Now, Ria, I can't see you. Are you there in the class, dear? Yes, you're there. Okay, perfect. So now Dipali, as you said, yes, I know you are shifting, and I know when we shift to a new place, a lot of chaos is there, right? And I understand all of that. In spite of that, you're still, participating in the session, and you are taking out time for yourself. As you said, I like to stay inside. I like to stay in my room, and I like to stay isolated. So I want to know, why do you keep yourself isolated, and how much courage did it actually take for you to come out of that isolation and the comfort zone and join this course? And how are you feeling now when you have come out of your isolation?
Like it always feels good because like I have to, overcome my fear, like overcome my few fears that I have because of some reason. So that's why I like.
Perfect. Very good, Dipali. So, Dipali has shared a bit about herself and how she, stays at her home, what she does, and what's her biggest fear. Now, next, who's next? Who can share and introduce yourself, Alina?
My name is Alina Patel. I am basically India from India, Gujarat, but currently I staying in Dubai. I did my graduation in BCom from Gujarat University.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
belong to joint family. I have 7 members in my family.
Mm-hmm.
My short term goal is achieve improve English and good speaking English. Currently, my goal is I speaking English.
Perfect. So,
And
Alina, very good. Your short-term goal is that you want to speak good English, fluent English, right? And
yes,
what is that, thing that motivated you to take this step that you want to learn English and improve your fluency?
um, my husband and my mother-in-law hot times means after 1 2 years like Alina you speak English you learn English but I don't realize कि कुछ हुआ नहीं है but I staying in Dubai तो of
Now you realize, now
I
you feel,
bad feeling कि
hmm, Okay, means you want to be more like obviously because you are living in a place where everybody doesn't know Hindi, right? Like we all know,
Yes,
right? And for that, you definitely need to converse with them in a language which is more common to everyone, and that is just one language, and which is English. Good thought, Alina, and I wish you all the best. Don't worry, I'm there with
thank you,
you.
ma'am.
If you even if you need any kind of extra guidance or you have questions, if you have doubt, instantly, Gabito, I have created your WhatsApp group, guys. If you have questions, just write it down in the chat box then and there, and I'm there to help you. If I'm free at that moment, I'll reply. Otherwise, I'll reply a little later. You can also reply each other if you are there to help. So don't
Um,
feel hesitant about sharing anything during this course. We want to achieve our target. Yes. So we've heard from Alina and Deepali and what their targets are. Both of them have their short-term goals, which is English learning and fluency. Number three, who's going to speak now? Alina and Deepali, you can mute yourself back. Please mute yourselves. Yeah. उसे disturbance नहीं आता है. Now, anyone else? Ruchika, Deepika, Ria, Madhulika. Come on, just introduce yourself. Come on, go for it.
May I?
Okay, go for it, Ruchika.
Hi everyone there. My name is Nachika Basin. I am a married woman and I am mother of two kids. So I had already completed my studies 15 years back, I guess, from Delhi University itself. But after a long period of gap, I started learning something new and starting like looking for my career goals. That's why I have joined this. I want to get a confidence in learning something like speaking in basically a language which is common everywhere in every field. So my long term goal is to be an English teacher and to get a good job in a school or maybe somewhere else. And my short term goal is to learn everything every day. Every day is a new day. So learn something every day which enhance your skills. That's all.
Wonderful. Very good. Clap for Ruchika and Alina, both of them. Very good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now, Ruchika, one thing I want to tell you that I think you know this, that you know English, right? I think we all know English. But then you know this, that if you feel you can teach English, it means somewhere you have an edge, right? Like
Yes.
for everyone else, it may be, somebody can be an IT engineer, somebody can be a fashion designer, somebody can be something else. But then if you want to pursue this particular, institution of teaching English language and join a reputed school or institution or academy, whatever, you definitely have to have that extraordinary English language skills
Yes.
when it
Exactly.
comes to spoken English or overall communication or your grammar, vocabulary, anything
That's
that
why I joined
can.
the course.
Yeah. So I want to know from you, what really motivated you to become an English language teacher? Or is it just English language or is it English subject teacher?
Basically, I'm already a teacher. I'm teaching my kids from past 10 years. And before my marriage, I'm also a teacher in a school. But I think it's a long gap, a gap of 10 years. So, in somehow, I thought I have loosened my skills. I need to buckle up the things. I need to recall the things. I get to confidence, that confidence which I lose it. And to face the new people, the techs, everything, I need to
Okay,
overcome with it. That's why I
perfect.
started learning things and
Got it.
work upon it.
Very good, Ruchika. Wish you all the best, dear. Wish you
Thank
all
you
the
so
best.
much. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. Now, next. Come on. Mute yourselves, everyone. Yes, Madhulika.
So I'll start. Hi everyone, my name is Madhulika
Mm-hmm.
Vyas. I am born and brought up in Delhi only. And about my qualifications, I have done my graduation from Delhi University in biological sciences, and I have done my post graduation, that masters in anthropology. So from past a month or 1.5 month, I'm all bedridden. So I had not much to do. So meanwhile, I'm working as well. I'm doing work from home. So I just heard about your. I just saw on Instagram about your classes. So just thought that let's just give it a thought and just go for it, because sometimes I get fumble while speaking up. So that's why I have joined this your course, and that is my, you can say, short term goal. Yeah.
Okay, very good, Madhulika. Please clap for Madhulika, everyone. Okay, Madhulika says that, okay, number one, thank you so much again for believing in me and for sharing your life's fears with me, guys. And for Madhulika, yes, definitely, your short term goal is to remove that thing from your spoken English when you fumble. So I think there is you don't have that much difficulty while writing, or do you?
No, I don't have much. Yes.
Right? Okay. So basically, it's all about spoken English, your spoken
Yes.
skills. The more you speak, so definitely the tip number one for you is that you have to speak more if you are facing fumble issues. That means that somewhere you're not speaking that much, and instantly when you get to speak, when you have to speak in English, obviously fumble will happen, right? Because you're not used to it. Very good. So keep practicing and participate more in all the spoken activities that I'll be conducting during the session.
Sure.
Good, Madhurika. Next, Ria, Deepika, you're left. Come on, introduce yourselves. Ria and Deepika are like, should we coin uthale kya? Hair and tails. Come on, come on. Okay, Deepika, come on, go for it.
Hi everyone, I'm Deepika. I'm from Jean, Haryana. I'm here after watching Priyanka ma'am video on Josh Talk. She motivated me. English is not a tough language. English is easy. That's why I'm here to learn English from Priyanka ma'am.
Okay, very good. And what's your short-term goal, Deepika?
Ma'am, my short-term goal to speak English and crack my interview.
Your interview clear. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you do? What do you do? What kind of interview are you going to give, Deepika?
Ma'am, I cleared my AWS exam, science teacher for the science teacher,
Great.
and uh, and that's why.
Okay, so you are currently preparing for your interview, and your
Yes, ma'am.
target, your short-term goal is that you have to clear it because it is
Clearing.
going to be in English, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Deepika, one thing, congratulations that you've cleared your written test. Number two, all the best for your interview, and I'm sure I'll give my 100%. But from your side, I want your 100%, 120%, and that will only come when you speak more. So, for example, if I give you a question, try to take at least like 2 minutes to give your answer. Don't just take 2 seconds, right? Good. Now, Ria, you are left. Yes, dear. Come on, introduce yourself to the class.
My name is Riya. I'm from Punjab district, Hoshiarpur. Uh, I complete my graduation in BBA and I want to go abroad. That's why I'm learning English.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your video on the YouTube and I searched you on the Instagram and I feel
And you feel that I can help you in
yes,
attaining your goal, right? And I will
definitely.
definitely give my best, Ria. I promise you that. I promise all of you that I'll give my 100% because you have showed belief in me, and by watching my video, by whatever I said in that video, that was the real side of me telling you that English is a language just like French, German, Russian, or any other language in the world, and it can be learned with the right techniques and methods. And the best way to learn any language is to surround yourself with that environment, with that atmosphere, and that you've already done. Now we are part of this entire project that we all have taken up, and the project leads to your success in English language as a speaker, as a listener, as a reader, as well as a writer. Now I want all of you to tell me one last thing, which should be our purpose, our common goal. Only then we are going to achieve that success. When our goal is same, when you and I, we all have the same goal, we have the same purpose in our life, then we are going to achieve it faster and more easy, right? So tell me, what will be our goal or purpose of this course? so that we all can become a family with one purpose. Decide among yourselves, do a little group discussion, and then come to one purpose.
Ma'am, to be confident and us to be a confident people while speaking English.
While speaking English, okay. Number one, confident. Anybody else? Yes? One purpose is confident. Should this be our main purpose? Yes, to become confident. To become confident what? To become confident individuals? No, to become confident English
Speaking.
speakers. Very good. To become confident English speakers. So let's make this our purpose from today. And from today onwards, you are going to come in the class, enter the class with this purpose in mind that I have to become confident English language speaker and I will become confident today. So just one day purpose, short term goal is that one day goal. How are you going to achieve it? By participating in that class, in that session, and that's it. Rest, leave it to me. Now, what is the significance of spoken English according to you girls? Talking. More talking. Be ready to turn on your mics quickly. Don't waste time in waiting for others to turn on the mic. Just start it. What is the significance of spoken English? Significance means importance of spoken English. Just start. Start speaking. Tell me, what is the significance of spoken English in our life? Dipali, again, don't raise your hand to speak.
Then for job purpose and opportunities.
Yes, good point. The importance, the significance of spoken English in our life is that it leaves you with more opportunities. Yes. Anybody else who wants to add something?
Ma'am, without learning English, we can't achieve our goals.
Yes. Okay. So spoken English, especially spoken English, specifically I've mentioned. What is the significance of spoken English? You can achieve your goal if you want to become, say, an IAS. So you can just give your written test and then go become an IAS with good knowledge. You can achieve your goal of becoming an IAS. Then what is the importance of spoken English in your life?
In my currently life, spoken English is very important in life because I shopping, uh,
Good,
school meeting,
good,
airport,
good.
anywhere, all
Because
places.
it's an international language.
Right.
Ma'am, spoken English enhance
Guys,
overall personality of an individual, I guess.
yes, activities. Okay. Now, daily regular activities that we do in our lives, like going for shopping or doing our house chores, etc. We definitely need spoken English. Otherwise, how are we going to tell people what we need, what we want from this shop? Okay. Um, yes, like you, I think Ruchika mentioned this thing that Ruchika, could you please repeat what you just said?
Ma'am, I think spoken English helps in overall personality, development of overall personality of an individual.
Okay, and could you elaborate it more, like spoken English with personality, overall personality, how?
Like if you're confident, if you're no, if you lose your fumbleness, if you know about the English, if you know about the depth knowledge of English, your grammatical part, your vocabulary part, you can listen English, you can speak in English, so you will be more confident while speaking with others, while getting into like market, while into like shopping, speaking with teachers. Though you don't have depth knowledge, but you are good in speaking, so it gives
Good.
you
Yes. So it gives you
more
more
confidence.
confidence, even if
Yes,
somewhere you are making grammatical error or some
exactly.
pronunciation mistake or your accent is not, to the point. Still, if you have confidence because you know that you can speak, you can make the other person understand what you're trying to say, then I think it is all, you're good to go. Good. Now, most important part is that it definitely gives us more opportunities, guys. If your English, spoken English is good, you can sit in any interview or you can talk to anybody and achieve anything in life. There is no hurdle for you to go and talk to people in English. Okay. how to speak effective and impressive English. Any answer to this? How can you speak effective and impressive English? What does it take to speak effective and impressive English? Think.
Communication skills or
Okay.
accent,
Yes. Hmm.
your voice accent, modulation
Okay.
maybe,
Very good.
pronunciation
So
basically.
when you talk about communication skills, everything else is part of communication skills, like our voice, our pronunciation, our modulation, pitch, pace, etc., accent. Everything comes under communication skills. Now, how you're saying that we can speak more, impressive and effective English by improving our communication skills. Yes, agreed. Anything else?
And vocabulary.
Yes, by adding, trending vocabulary, trending words and phrases. Okay, so if you hear
Sometimes,
somebody
yeah.
using trending words and phrases somewhere, you find it very impressive. Yeah, you're like, he's cool or she's having good vocabulary. Why? Because they are not using outdated words. They are using some trending words. Good. What are the do's and don'ts to be followed while speaking good English? When you're speaking in English, what are the do's and don'ts? Any guesses? So this is going to be your task of the day as well. You have to prepare some answers to these questions, and in the WhatsApp group, you have to give me a short, description of essay kind of thing on this. So basically, you're going to write a short article which has to give all the answers to these questions in form of a article, in form of an article or in form of a paragraph or a short story, whatever you want. Use your creativity. So what are the do's and don'ts that you need to follow while speaking? Alina, you haven't spoken? Tell me something like, okay, Dipali, you tell me.
Ma'am,
Do and does mean
don't that we should not repeat one word and like one word more than like
Very good. Avoid repetition.
yes,
And how can we avoid repetition? By using synonyms. Yes? So if I've used a word once in the paragraph, in the next line, I will repeat the sentence. I will repeat the word, number one, or I have another option. What I can do is I can replace that word with the synonym of that word. So if I have written important once, in the second line, I can write significant or relevant or vital, right? So you have to avoid repetition. Okay, in speaking good English or writing good English. Other than this, avoid any fillers or fumble. And I'll tell you how you can add fillers to improve your English and how you can avoid fillers to, improve the quality of your English. What's the role of English in your career and growth? And last question is, what is the role of grammar in spoken English? So you have to give answers to all these questions in your home assignment, where you will be writing a short description or article, or you can separately give answers, whatever you feel comfortable. Okay, shall I move forward to the next slide? You can take a screenshot if you want. Okay, shall I move forward?
yes, ma'am.
Anybody who wants to share something, some views or opinion on any of these questions? Okay, बुलवाना पड़ेगा आप लोगों से. आज मुझे idea लग गया. I have to push you. What are these words in the funnel called, guys? Ouch, among, fast. What do you call these words? Okay, these are the words that we call parts of speech. What is ouch? Ouch is interjection. Yes. What is among? And what is fast? Can you tell me? Ouch is an interjection. What is among?
Preposition among.
Yes. And the last one, fast. She runs fast.
Adverb.
Yes, it's an adverb. Very good. So these words in the funnel are called parts of speech, and similarly, we have other parts of speech as well. About the course, I've already told you well in time that you are going to improve your overall speaking skills, writing skills, reading skills, listening skills with the help of the assignments and assessments that I'll be giving you, and with the help of these sessions that I'll be conducting, with the help of these PowerPoint presentations that I'll be teaching you from. And in this course, we will cover all the parts of speech, not just some, not just one or two, but all of them, and their proper uses in the sentences as well. How do we use them in the sentences? We're also going to learn all the tenses and their formation of sentences. Then we are going to also focus on your general and everyday vocabulary in use, that the phrases that you can use every day. For example, I'll give you some, some phrases today itself. What can make speaking difficult? For example, it's written in front of you. English can be understood through tough, thorough thought, though. Speaking this sentence is also in itself a tongue twister. Yes or no? So, what kind of difficulties are there in speaking? What can make speaking difficult? I'll take 5 more minutes if it's fine for all of you, and then we are good to go. What can make speaking difficult, guys?
Ma'am, lack of confidence
Very
and
good,
knowledge.
Priya. Now, lack of confidence and knowledge. Very good. Anyone else?
I'm reading problem.
Okay. This is lack of confidence and knowledge. Okay. Next, reading. Okay. And
Ma'am, making grammatical mistakes.
making grammar mistakes. Very good. Etc. For example, number one difficulty is listening. You know what? A conversation is only 50% you. The rest 50% is the other person. So if we two are talking, I am only 50%. The other 50% comes from how I understand what you are saying and what you understand what I say, right? So 50% of the conversation is the speaker, but the rest 50% is how others understand you or how you understand the other person, right? If you can't understand when someone is saying something, means if your understanding, your cognition is weak, if you don't have good vocabulary, if you don't have the correct structure of grammar, if you don't know the difference between the words or their little pronunciation, uh, you're going to take the wrong message, like there and there. Remember, so if you don't know the difference between there and there, you're going to perceive the wrong message. So decoding, for that decoding message correctly, your individual words correctly, people use some new words and you understand them or not understand them, everything comes under as a difficulty for speaking in English, because you can't understand it correctly, because the speed of the speaker is fast, or the pace is difficult to understand or to catch, the accent is different, etc. Right? So what can you do if you don't understand when somebody said something? Maybe their word was new to you, maybe their speed was new to you, maybe their accent was new to you. Some other reason was there which made you which made it very difficult for you to understand. What do you do in such situations? For example, Alina, you go to a shopping center or a grocery store, and there the person said something and you didn't understand it. What do you do if you don't understand, guys?
No, I don't understand, but I feel small. I have clothes. I have a broccoli. I have a bread. No, I want. Sorry, I want.
Hmm.
I want these. I want these. How many
Great. Now,
price?
okay, now if
Small
you're talking,
sentence I say.
that I understand, you are able to say this, right? But for example, Ria, if you're talking to somebody, if you're talking to me, and I said something, but it just got over your head and you don't understand it, what do you do? if you don't understand something because of my fast speed or my pace or my accent. You ask the person for repeating what they said, and simultaneously you're going to improve your listening power as well. And for that, if you all have watched my video, I have told you very clearly how you can improve your listening skills, your listening understanding capacity by listening to some podcasts. So from today onwards, because this is our first day, you have to listen to one podcast before you hit the sack, which means before going to bed, before sleeping, you have to listen to one podcast, any topic that interests you the most. Okay, you can listen to anything that you like the most and just listen to like 5 minutes, and the rest 5 or 10 minutes you can just practice your speaking on the same topic. You have to record your voice and share your audio clips in the WhatsApp group. Are you going to do this from now, from today? Yes, you have to practice speaking every day, 10 to 15 minutes in the initial days, and then you can move to like 5 minutes or 7 minutes or even longer. But I suggest not longer than 15. Now, what you gotta do is listen to a podcast and then record your voice on the same topic, what you have understood, and then share that audio clip with me in the WhatsApp group. Are you going to do this? Give me a thumbs up. It's going to be difficult, it's going to be challenging in the initial days, trust me. But if you don't do it, your listening and speaking won't improve. And we want fast improvement. Yes or no? I want in 10-20 days you should tell me, ma'am, I have started improving. As I promised in my video also. Okay.
Ma'am, please repeat it again.
Sorry, Ria.
Ma'am, repeat it again.
Okay. Ria, I said to improve your listening and you to improve your speaking skills, one thing that you have to start from today is that you have to listen to a podcast. Do you know what podcast is, everyone? You have to
Yes, ma'am.
listen to a podcast for like few minutes only, topic that really interests you the most. For example, if you are preparing for an interview, you can listen to some motivational speech or some tips on interviews. If you are not preparing for any exam, if you just want to move abroad, or for example, Ria, if your target is to move to Canada, you can listen to a podcast about Canada, that tells you about Canada. You can watch a vlog as well. English language speaking, basically, not Hindi. So listen to a podcast for a few minutes and then record your voice, just your voice on the same topic. Whatever you have heard, whatever you have understood and perceived, just record the same thing by speaking it in your voice recorder on your phone. This is my phone, right? And we all have a voice recorder here. Just record it for few seconds, 30 seconds to 60 seconds, maximum 1 minute, and then share it in the WhatsApp group, our group. Everybody, you are going to do this from now. Other than this, I'm leaving you on the last slide now so that you can go and carry on with your tasks. You can learn these phrases which will help you to tell people that you didn't understand what they just said. Okay, someone said something, you missed it. Instead of saying, please repeat it, you can say, I'm sorry, I don't quite follow, or I missed it. I missed what you said. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you repeat that, please? Could you say that again, please? Could you slow down a bit, please, if the person is speaking too fast? Do you mean? And then you can repeat what you understood. For example, if Ria said, I want to go abroad. So I can say, do you mean you want to move abroad? So like this, okay? Just to be sure and confirm what the other person has said. If I understand correctly, Ria, you just said that you want to move abroad, right? So this is how I can confirm with her what she said. Could you rephrase that, please? So these are some phrases that will help you to tell the other person that you haven't understood what they just said and you just want to request them to repeat it. Okay? All right. Now we're going to start studying from our next class all the parts of speech. Come prepared. don't study parts of speech right now. What I'll teach you only, that's when you're going to do it. Um, Today's task, what are your homework? What is your assignment for the day? For listening, you have to listen to a podcast. Okay, make a note of it. For speaking, you have to just record your voice. What you have understood, you have to just speak. You have to record it. Okay. By the way, Ria, the chuda looks so beautiful on your hand.
Thank you, ma'am.
By looking at you, I thought maybe you're in college. But I just saw your chuda. It looks beautiful, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Lovely. Congratulations, newlywed.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
great, great. So please, guys, if you want to improve your speaking skills, listening is very, very, very important. It comes first. Okay. So this is your task. I'll see you in the next class now. Other than this, your homework was to give answers to those questions that I've just shown you in the previous slide. Right? Anything else that you want to say? Any doubt? Any question regarding today's session? Okay, quickly give me your feedback. Now, how do you feel? You shared with me how you felt in the starting of the session. Now, how do you feel? Do you feel a little more confident? Do you feel a little
Yes, ma'am.
relaxed? Yes? Great. Okay, guys,
I'm
then I think,
excited.
yeah, excited. Ruchika is excited, still excited. I'm happy that you're still excited. So I promise you all that I'll give my 100% and with the help of my presentations and with the help of my techniques. But that will only be possible if you actually do what I tell you to, what I ask you to do. Okay. So if I have given you certain phrases from now on, if I'm teaching you and you didn't understand something, you have to start implementing these phrases while speaking. Okay. I'll be giving you this entire presentation which has got many more difficulties to come ahead. See, there are so many other things. What we can do is, आज थोड़ा हमने बातें बहुत करी हैं. So you people also were speaking. I was also speaking. We were just getting to know each other. So we'll continue the next session from here, and then we will continue to start your parts of speech. All right. So thank you so much. It was lovely meeting all of you in the first class. I was
Same here,
excited.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Mhm.
What topic is recording?
Recording. Okay, I'll tell you. For example, Alina, what really interests you is maybe painting. You love art. So you can
Okay.
listen to a podcast that speaks about art, that speaks about paintings, that speak about artists of our world, of India, whatever. So you can listen to a podcast of any topic that really interests you the most. For example, for
Ma'am,
Ruchika, the topic can be something else. Right? Yes, Ruchika.
ma'am, she is listening to daily basis conversation like grocery.
So Alina, Ria has a good suggestion for you. She's advising you to do something. Did you hear her? Alina, did you hear
That's
what Ria just said? If you didn't, you can ask her to repeat using the phrase written on the screen.
okay.
Ma'am, I am asking that she is listening to a daily basis conversation
Good.
like grocery.
Yeah. So Alina, Ria has just asked you, given you a suggestion. She's asking you to listen to some daily based podcasts, daily conversations with specifically you can listen to some podcasts where daily conversations are talking about groceries or some shopping scenes, etc. These kind of podcasts you can listen to, or you can listen to something that is helpful for you. So you will get knowledge also, and you will improve your speaking and listening skills also. Now, right now, I'll be waiting for all of you. Before EOD, before the day ends, you have to send me your small 30 seconds to 60 seconds audio clips. All of you are doing that. And if somebody doesn't do that, we all are going to, again, motivate that person to give that. So I think I'll leave the group to you people now. You have to talk in the group, you have to participate in the group activities, you have to talk to each other, you have to motivate others also to jump in the conversations, and you have to be creative by implementing some strategies, by giving some topics, by bringing some questions in the group so that everybody else can have a group discussion. Got it? We are a team now. Yes or no? Give me, everybody come on screen and give me thumbs up. We are a team now. We have the same purpose. Yes, everybody, Ruchika, come on, everybody, thumbs up. I'm taking the screenshot of our first class, day 1. Lovely. Ruchika, I can't see your thumbs up, dear. Very good. Absolutely wonderful. All right. So, bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you in the next class. It was lovely meeting you. Please share your feedback, how you felt in the class. How was meeting? How was your experience meeting me after watching me in the video? Are you happy? Come on. Arey bhai.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
You happy? You satisfied? सही जगह पे invest किया है अपना time? Yes. Hopeful? Great. Great. Just stay hopeful. Stay confident. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye. Take care.